Hello students, today we will study the first theorem of this chapter. This is the theorem of standard 10 chapter number 6 triangles. So this is theorem 6.1. What is the statement? Statement is if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, then other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So this is a theorem that we have to here need to prove. So let us understand first of all the diagram and let us understand first of all the statement. Suppose we have a triangle A, B and C, and if we draw a line which is parallel to this one side BC and that we have drawn as a DE, then this DE intersect the AB side in point D and AC side into point E. So in two distinct points, this line is intersecting the two sides of a triangle, which is parallel to the third side. Right? So here we have to prove that. Now see, this side AB is divided into the two parts AD, DB. In the same way, AC is also divided into the two parts AE, EC. So this AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. That portion, both the sides have equal. That we have to prove, right? So the other two sides are divided into the same ratio. So this ratio of the sides are equal, right? And that we have to prove. So for this, first of all, join this diagonals C, D to C and B to E. Let us first of all understand what is DBCE. DBCE is what? Is a parallelogram? No, right? What is DBEC? Only one pair of opposite sides is parallel. So this is a trapezium. DBCE is a trapezium and ADE is a triangle. Okay, so let us now draw one perpendicular from this D to AC, and that perpendicular is DM. In the same way, from this E, draw one another perpendicular on the side AB, and that perpendicular is EN. So here DM and EN are the perpendiculars on the side AC and AB. Okay, so let us now start how we can prove this ratio. Okay, here we required AD upon DB. That means this side we first of all required. This side is we can consider in triangle ADE, right? Okay, so AE is also considered in this triangle ADE. So first of all we have to start from this triangle ADE, right? Now see how we can write down the area of this triangle ADE. Area of triangle ADE. Okay, how we can write down the area of a triangle? That is 1/2 base into altitude. So here if we consider the AD as a base, then what is the altitude here is EN, right? So here we can write down the area of triangle AD is equals to 1/2 into base is AD, and on that base which altitude is there? EN. Also we can write down the area of triangle in this way. Area of triangle ADE, that is equals to 1/2 into base, that is AD, into EN. Right? This is how we can write down the area of triangle ADE. Now see, if we consider one more triangle here, that is triangle DEB. Triangle DEB. And if you want to write down the area of this triangle, how we can write down? See, area of triangle DBE. DBE E. That is equals to 1 half. Okay. Now see here which base we required? dB is there. So here we have to take dB as the base. So dB is our base. But what will be the altitude here? See, here we do not have drawn any altitude. But see, you can see that this En will be the altitude for this base dB. Yes, it is not on the dB because some of the triangles are in this way. See, this is a triangle. So we cannot draw the altitude on this base. So what we are doing? We have to extend this base, and from this vertex we have to draw the parallel, that perpendicular, and that this perpendicular is called the altitude. In the same way, the same things will happen here. We cannot draw the altitude from this E to dB, because if we try to draw this, it will not make the 90-degree angle. So we have to extend this dB here, so that this from E to N, now we can draw the altitude. So for this triangle DBE, what is the altitude? That is En. So 1 half dB into En. Understand? Okay. Now let us take the ratio of these two triangles. So here we can write down that area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle DBE. Okay, what we can write down? 1 half AD into En, 1 half AD into En upon 1 half dB into En. 1 half dB into En. Right? So here now we can see that we can cut 1 half En. So what will remain here is AD upon dB. Give it the equation number 1. So see, one of the side AD upon dB, that we have to prove, that we get here. But it is what? It is the ratio of area of triangle ADE to area of triangle DBE. Understand? Okay. Now again, which side we have to take now? AE. So AE is here. So again we have to write down the area of triangle ADE. Okay. See, here also we consider the area of triangle AD, but this time we take the AD as a base. But now at this time we have to take AE as a base. So we write down AE, base is AE, 1 half AE into, now what is the altitude on the AE? That is dm. AE into dm. Right? This is the area of triangle ADE with the base AE and altitude dm. Okay. In the same way, now here we have to consider the area of triangle DEC or DCE. So area of triangle DCE. See, now how we can write down the area of triangle DEC? First of all, which base we have to take? In triangle DEC, EC is our required side. So we can take EC as the base. So this 1 half into base, that is EC. Now what will be the altitude here again? See, from this D we cannot draw the altitude here because it will not make the 90-degree angle. So we have to extend this EC. When we extend this EC on this line, we get the altitude, that is from this point D, and that is dm. So dm is the altitude and EC is the base. So 1 half EC into dm. Understand? Okay. Now as we have taken here the ratio, similarly we have to take the ratio of these two triangles. So area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle DCE is equals to 1 half into AE into DM upon 1 half into EC into DM. Now you can see that 1 half and DM will cut. What will remain here is AE upon EC. Give it the equation number 2. AE upon EC. Give it equation number 2. Now see, whatever the required things are AD upon DB, that we get in the equation number 1. Second thing is AE upon EC, that we get in the equation number 2. But these two things are not we can directly compare, because both these are semi equal to this ratio. So anyhow we have to compare these two ratio. We have to equate these two ratio. Now see here. On the numerator there is triangle ADE. Here also there is triangle ADE. In the denominator there is triangle DBE, but here in the denominator the triangle is DEC. So anyhow we have to prove that both this triangle DBE and DCE has the same area. If both this area will become equal, then this two ratio will also become the equal. So let us see here, triangle DBE, DBE and DCE. Both the triangles are in between the same parallel and both have same base. So remember in standard 9 that we have studied, if the two triangles are between the same parallel and have the same base, then their areas are also equal. So here we can write down that area of triangle DBC DBE is equals to area of triangle DCE. Right? Because both these triangles are on the same base, DE, and between the same parallels DE and BC. Between the same parallel DE and BC, and therefore we can write down this thing. Now you can see that if both these triangles have the same area, these two areas, these two ratios are also equal. So here we can write down area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle DBE is equals to this ratio, that is area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle DCE. Give it equation number 3. Now we can write down from equation number 1, 2 and 3. Now from equations 1, 2 and 3. What we can write down? If these two ratios are equal, this ratio is equals to AD upon DB, and this ratio is equals to AE upon EC. AE upon EC. And see, this is what? This is the thing that we have to prove. So, this is what? This is the sides of a triangle are divided into the same ratio. AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC. This theorem is also called as basic proportionality theorem. We can shortly say that BPT theorem, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, so this is how we can prove this theorem. This is theorem 6.1. Okay, this is all about this lecture. Thank you.